Imagine buying an electric car that can outrun a $1 million supercar, travel hundreds of miles on a single charge, and still cost less to maintain than a traditional gasoline vehicle. Now imagine discovering that the biggest reason behind all of that isn't the battery. It isn't the software. It isn't even artificial intelligence. It's a component most people have never even heard of. A small spinning cylinder hidden deep inside the electric motor. For decades, engineers believed they had reached the physical limits of electric motor technology. Every company accepted the same painful compromise. If you wanted more power, you had to sacrifice efficiency. If you wanted better range, you had to reduce performance. Everyone believed those trade-offs were simply the laws of physics. Then Tesla decided not to accept those rules. Instead of making slightly better batteries or adding more horsepower, Tesla's engineers went after one of the most difficult engineering problems in the entire automotive industry. The result? A carbon fiber sleeve motor that many experts believe could keep Tesla years ahead of its competitors. Even veteran automotive engineer Sandy Munro, someone famous for criticizing Tesla whenever he sees bad engineering, was stunned after taking one apart. He looked inside the motor, paused, looked again, and called what he found scary. So what exactly did Tesla build? Why are engineers around the world talking about it? Why can't other automakers simply copy the design? And could this tiny component become one of the biggest competitive advantages Tesla has ever created? Today, we're breaking down the entire story in simple English. From the science behind electric motors to the manufacturing secrets that could shape the future of the EV industry. And trust me, the deeper we go, the more impressive this technology becomes. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover the biggest stories in electric vehicles, future technology, and the companies changing transportation forever. Now, let's begin. From slow golf carts to electric supercars, it's funny how quickly people forget history. Today, when someone hears the words electric vehicle, they probably think of a Tesla Model S Plaid launching from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, or a Lucid Air traveling more than 500 miles on a single charge, or even BYD rapidly becoming one of the world's biggest EV manufacturers. Electric cars now represent speed, luxury, technology, and innovation. But just 20 years ago, the public saw electric cars very differently. Back then, EVs had a terrible reputation. People imagined tiny economy cars crawling through city streets. They were slow, their range was disappointing, charging took forever. Most drivers considered them experimental machines rather than real automobiles. In fact, many automotive executives openly believed electric vehicles would never replace gasoline-powered cars. Gasoline had already dominated transportation for more than 100 years. Internal combustion engines had become incredibly refined. Automakers knew exactly how to manufacture them. Fuel stations covered nearly every road in America. There seemed to be no reason to abandon a system that already worked. Electric vehicles looked like an interesting science project, not the future. The biggest challenge wasn't convincing customers, it was convincing engineers, because engineering teams understood exactly how difficult EV development really was. Building an electric car wasn't simply replacing an engine with a battery. Every major system had to be redesigned. Battery cooling, power electronics, charging, software, thermal management, motor efficiency, weight distribution. Every component affected every other component. If even one system performed poorly, the entire vehicle suffered. That's why the earliest EVs made so many compromises. Manufacturers focused almost entirely on increasing battery capacity. Larger batteries meant more driving range, but larger batteries also meant heavier vehicles. Heavier vehicles required more powerful motors. More powerful motors consumed more electricity. More electricity required even larger batteries. It became an endless engineering cycle. Many companies simply accepted these limitations. Instead of trying to revolutionize electric vehicles, they focused on making small improvements every year. Slightly better batteries, slightly better electronics, slightly longer range, slightly lower costs. The progress was real, but it was slow. Then, Tesla arrived. The company that refused to think like everyone else. When Tesla was founded in 2003, the company had almost nothing compared to traditional automakers. No century-old manufacturing experience, no global dealer network, no massive factories, no enormous engineering departments, no billions of dollars sitting in reserve. What Tesla did have was a willingness to question assumptions that everyone else accepted. Most automakers believed electric cars should begin as small economy vehicles. Tesla asked a completely different question. What if the world's first truly desirable electric car was actually fast? That single idea changed everything. Instead of competing with cheap commuter cars, Tesla wanted to compete with luxury performance vehicles. It sounded almost impossible. At the time, many people laughed. How could a startup challenge companies like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, Toyota, Ford, or General Motors? Those companies had spent generations perfecting automotive engineering. Tesla barely existed. Yet Elon Musk and Tesla's engineering team believed something different. They weren't trying to build another car. They wanted to redesign how cars worked. That difference would eventually become Tesla's greatest strength. Tesla Roadster shocked the industry. In 2008, Tesla introduced the original Roadster. Compared to today's EVs, its technology now seems primitive. But at the time, it completely changed public perception. For the first time, an electric car looked exciting. It accelerated quickly. It offered surprisingly good range. It proved that batteries weren't only useful for tiny city cars. The Roadster didn't sell in massive numbers. That wasn't its purpose. Its purpose was to prove a point. Electric vehicles didn't have to be boring. Suddenly, engineers at competing companies started paying attention. Tesla wasn't following the industry's roadmap. It was creating an entirely new one. And that roadmap eventually produced vehicles like the Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and finally, the Model S Plaid. The Model S Plaid changed the conversation again. When Tesla introduced the Model S Plaid, many people focused on only one number, 0 to 60 miles per hour, in under 2 seconds. That figure sounded unbelievable. Even many hypercars costing over $1 million struggled to achieve similar acceleration. Yet Tesla accomplished it with a 4-door luxury sedan, a family car, one capable of carrying groceries, children, luggage, and still embarrassing exotic supercars at traffic lights. The performance alone shocked the automotive world. But acceleration wasn't actually the biggest achievement. The real breakthrough was consistency. Anyone can build a machine that performs well once. Keeping that performance lap after lap, mile after mile, without overheating, without losing efficiency, and without destroying internal components, is an entirely different engineering challenge. That's where Tesla quietly separated itself from much of the competition. Most people assumed the battery deserved all the credit. But Tesla engineers knew something different. The battery stores energy. The motor determines how effectively that energy becomes motion. And that realization shifted Tesla's priorities. Why the motor matters more than most people realize. Ask someone what makes an electric vehicle powerful, and they'll usually answer, the battery. That answer is only partially correct. Think of the battery as a fuel tank. It stores energy. But stored energy means nothing without an efficient way to use it. That's the job of the electric motor. The motor converts electrical energy into mechanical motion. Every time you press the accelerator, electricity flows from the battery, through power electronics, into the motor, where magnetic forces begin spinning the rotor. That spinning motion eventually reaches the wheels. Simple in theory, extremely difficult in practice. Every percentage point of efficiency matters. If the motor wastes energy, range decreases, heat increases, cooling requirements become larger, performance drops, battery stress rises, vehicle costs increase, everything becomes connected. This is why the world's best EV engineers don't obsess only over batteries anymore. Modern electric vehicles succeed because batteries, motors, software, power electronics, cooling systems, and manufacturing all improve together. Tesla understood this earlier than most companies, and that understanding eventually led engineers toward one tiny component hidden inside every electric motor, a component called the rotor. Meet the rotor, the heart of every electric motor. Most people never see it. Most drivers don't even know it exists. Yet the rotor is one of the hardest working parts inside an electric vehicle. To understand why, let's simplify how an electric motor works. Every electric motor contains two major components, the stator and the rotor. The stator stays stationary. It surrounds the rotor and creates a rotating magnetic field using precisely controlled electrical currents. The rotor sits in the center. It spins inside that magnetic field. As magnetic forces interact, the rotor begins rotating. That rotation travels through gears, into the drivetrain, and finally reaches the wheels. No spinning rotor, no moving vehicle. Simple. But here's where the real engineering challenge begins. The faster engineers want the vehicle to accelerate, the faster the rotor must spin, and that creates enormous physical forces. Not next year, not after years of driving, immediately. As rotational speed increases, centrifugal force rises dramatically. The rotor essentially begins trying to pull itself apart. Imagine tying a heavy object to the end of a rope. Now spin it slowly. Everything feels manageable. Spin it twice as fast. The force increases dramatically. Spin it 10 times faster, and suddenly every material begins reaching its limits. That is exactly what happens inside an electric motor. Except instead of spinning a few hundred revolutions per minute, modern EV motors spin at incredible speeds. Thousands, sometimes over 20,000 revolutions every single minute. At those speeds, even microscopic imperfections matter. A tiny imbalance invisible to the human eye can create destructive vibrations. Heat begins building. Efficiency falls. Bearings experience greater stress. Materials expand. Power drops. Eventually, components fail. For decades, this became one of the biggest limitations in electric motor engineering. Manufacturers wanted higher RPM. Physics kept pushing back, and that problem would eventually inspire one of Tesla's most fascinating engineering breakthroughs. As we wrap up, one thing becomes clear. Tesla's carbon fiber sleeve motor isn't just another engineering upgrade. It's a completely different way of thinking about electric vehicle performance. While most people focus on bigger batteries or faster charging, Tesla has been quietly redesigning one of the most important components inside every EV. And if this technology continues to evolve, it could influence everything from affordable electric cars to Robotaxis and even future autonomous transportation. But the EV race is far from over. Companies like BYD, Toyota, Hyundai, Mercedes-Benz, Lucid, Rivian, and many others are investing billions of dollars into next-generation batteries, motors, and manufacturing technologies. The next decade could bring some of the biggest breakthroughs the automotive world has ever seen. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Tesla's carbon fiber sleeve motor gives the company a long-term advantage that competitors won't be able to match? Or do you believe rivals like BYD, Toyota, or another automaker will eventually develop an even better solution? Do you think Tesla's carbon fiber sleeve motor gives the company a long-term advantage that competitors won't be able to match? Or do you believe rivals like BYD, Toyota, or another automaker will eventually develop an even better solution? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I read as many of them as I can, and your opinions always make these discussions even more interesting. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tesla's engineering secrets, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos on Tesla, EV technology, artificial intelligence, and the innovations shaping the future of transportation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.